in the pale morning light of Vietnam's northern mountains, when the mist still clings to silent hills and the forest seems to hold its breath, the sound of ancient drums and bronze gongs suddenly echoes through a San Chai village. From inside a wooden stilt house, a strange figure slowly steps into the open. A face that is not human, yet not a beast. Deep, hollow eyes catch the first light of dawn. No one dares to look directly at that face. No one reaches out to touch it, because everyone here knows. Kadong has appeared. Vietnam, sacred trails. In the northern mountains of Vietnam, where ancient forests stretch endlessly and terraced rice fields cling tightly to steep slopes, lies Bac Can Province, a land shaped by mist, rain, and memory. Here, mountains rise one after another, layered like waves frozen in time. Clouds drift low across valleys, sometimes swallowing entire villages for days. Bac Bo Commune in Pak Nam District has been home to the San Khai people for hundreds of years. This is not merely a place to live. It is a place where memory settles into the land. Wooden stilt houses stand quietly beneath dense forest canopies. Red earth paths wind along ridges, connecting homes, fields, and sacred spaces. Life here follows the rhythm of nature, planting, harvesting, resting, and the rhythm of ritual. In this land, belief is not something abstract. Belief is practiced. Belief is lived. And within this world, Kadong exists as a guardian spirit, the keeper of the village's soul, and the spirit of the mountains themselves. Kadong, a name spoken with caution, a name never used lightly. Kadong is not simply a ritual character. He is the embodiment of ancestral faith, spiritual protection, and the long, difficult journey of the San Chi people since ancient times. According to oral tradition, the San Chi were once wanderers. They crossed mountains and forests, searching for land where they could finally settle, cultivate, and build their villages. The journey was long, the terrain unforgiving, and during that migration, they were not alone. An ancient spirit guided them, protecting them from danger, showing them paths through mountains and dense forests. That spirit was Kadong. In the old language, the name Kadong means to cross mountains. It is a name that carries endurance, a name that carries protection, a name that binds the visible world to the unseen one. Kadong does not belong to a single individual. He belongs to the entire community. And the place where his spirit resides is the mask. The Kadong mask is not created to be beautiful. Its eyes are deep and hollow, its horns rise high and sharp, its expression is powerful, even frightening. This is intentional. The mask is meant to command respect, to hold authority, to remind both people and spirits of Kadong's presence. Every carving, every line, every symbol on the mask carries meaning passed down through generations. The mask holds wisdom. It holds strength. It holds the memory of the Sanchai people themselves. But the mask does not simply come into existence. It must be created under strict rules, with patience, with discipline, with reverence. Because Kadong cannot be forced. He must be invited. In Bakbo commune, whenever Kadong is mentioned, one name is always spoken with respect. For more than 40 years, one man has devoted his life to crafting Kadong masks. Born into a family deeply rooted in ritual traditions, he learned from a young age that carving a mask is not merely shaping wood, it is shaping a vessel capable of holding spirit. Today, he remains one of the very few who still preserves the complete ancient process of making a Kadong mask, a process never written down, only passed from hand to hand, from generation to generation. The mask is carved from fig wood, but not from any ordinary tree. The tree must have been struck by lightning. For the Sanchi people, lightning is not random. It is a sign, a moment when the spirits have touched the tree. Only such wood is considered suitable. Once selected, the wood is soaked in a mountain stream, allowing it to absorb the spirit of flowing water. It is then dried slowly in the shade, protected from harsh sunlight. Only after this preparation does carving begin. Ancient bronze tools are used. Each cut is deliberate. Each line follows ancestral patterns. Throughout the process, the artisan must observe strict taboos. No meat, no intimacy, no careless or profane words. Work is done only during specific sacred hours. Nothing is altered. Nothing is improvised. Because only by following these rules can the spirit of Kadong be welcomed into the mask. When the carving is complete, the mask is still not Kadong. It remains an object. A final ritual is required. It is called opening the light. This ceremony awakens the spirit believed to dwell within the wood. Through chants, offerings, and sacred gestures, the boundary between object and presence is crossed. Only after this ritual does the mask cease to be wood. Only then does Kadong arrive. In Vietnam, the sacred does not disappear. It hides, waiting to be called. Kadong does not appear without reason. He is summoned only during the most important rituals of the Sanchi people. Among them are the coming-of-age ceremony for men, marking the transition into adulthood, and the agricultural rites praying for good harvests and protection for the village. These rituals are moments when the community reconnects with their ancestors and the spirit world. In these moments, Kadong becomes the bridge between what is seen and what is unseen. During the ceremonies, Kadong is not merely worn, he is invited. The person chosen to embody Kadong must undergo purification, both physical and spiritual. Fasting, discipline, strict adherence to ritual rules. The transformation is kept secret and treated with great reverence. Every movement, every step, every chant carries symbolic meaning. Nothing is random. Nothing is performed casually. Through Kadong, ancestral power, protective strength, and sacred blessings are brought into the village. Kadong is not simply a ritual figure. He is belief made visible, protection given form, an invisible thread binding generations together. Today, beyond his spiritual role, Kadong has become a vital symbol of cultural preservation for the Sanchai people. The craft of mask making continues to be passed down. The sacred role is upheld whenever rituals are held. Young people in the village begin learning the Kadong dance, listening to stories once carried only through spoken memory. Passed down through generations, never written, only remembered. In a world that moves ever faster, where traditions quietly fade, Kadong remains. Not as a relic of the past, but as a living presence. He is not just a mask, he is the soul of a community. Kadong, a memory of ancient migration, is slowly awakening once more. Not only within the Sanchai community, but in the awareness of the wider world. Behind this mysterious mask lies a precious cultural heritage, still waiting to be understood and protected. The stories of Kadong are not merely tales of an ancient spirit. They are lessons about honoring ancestors, respecting nature, and preserving identity in a changing world. If one day you travel to the remote villages of the Sanchai people in Bakkan, you may be fortunate enough to witness a ceremony where Kadong appears. But remember, no one touches the mask. No one looks directly into its eyes. Because Kadong is not worn. He is invited,